It's going to be a very nice show. First and foremost, what's going on around town? Let's do that first.
Okay.
How about it? All right. Biggest thing of the weekend for the area, we had a celebrity sighting down there in Ocean City, yo.
Yeah, we did.
Big time, big time. And, you know, with the men and the women winning the basketball, gold medals in the Olympics, I guess, I don't know. That's a damn lie. Let me just stop lying to y'all right now. All right, Michael Jordan was down in Ocean City this weekend, you guys. And it's not a coincidence. Apparently, Michael Jordan's a big fisherman. Did you know this, Mark?
I did know that. I believe it's not his first time attending the White Marlin Open.
Yes, White Marlin Open, which apparently is a very big and I guess not even just statewide, but nationwide renowned fishing competition that goes down in Ocean, Maryland. And Michael Jordan and his boat was registered for this year's competition. I'm going to give you one guess as to what the name of his boat is, yo.
Okay, first of all, I didn't even know that his boat was registered. I just, like, you know, I had a friend that works in the restaurant that saw him. Like, she was, like, 10 feet away, and she was all excited. I didn't even know, like, he got a boat in the competition. That's awesome.
Yes, he was competing, yo. But just take a wild guess.
Goat.
Oh, that actually would have been good. That would have been good. His boat is actually named the Catch-23.
Oh.
I know! Isn't that fucking slick? And I don't, you know, I respect Michael Jordan, but I wouldn't necessarily call myself a Michael Jordan fan. But when I read that, I was like, dude, that's legit a slick-ass name for a boat.
Hell yeah. He's got
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So the Marlin Open was actually, it went down last week. Mm-hmm. I believe it was from like August 2nd to the 6th. So apparently, Michael Jordan said, hell, I'm going to stay down here. He was feeling the vibe so much that he stuck around in Ocean City, Maryland.
Yeah.
And turned up at a popular spot. I think it's called, was it Bager's? Is that where your friend was working, Mark?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Okay, but you had a friend that posted Saturday night, right?
Yeah. Like, she just started working down there at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure exactly where she works down there. That might be it.
I had to be Fager's because that's what everybody saying. Watching the videos that I saw.
Okay.
Yeah, walking through the crowd. Of course, everybody was going batshit crazy. I mean, could you imagine Ocean City is a pretty common, like, and family-friendly, like, spot.
Sometimes.
You know, yeah, sometimes. It depends on where you go, but, you know, that's what the target is, man. Yeah. God, I'm going to need you to put your pants back on, Mark. Put your pants back on. But can you imagine just sitting there with your family having dinner? I mean, y'all having your little spaghetti or your little, I don't know, what the hell did they eat there? Some crabs or something? Crabs! Yes, crabs! And you just happen to be cracking open your claw and you look to your left and Michael Jordan just walks past you? I mean, like, that's insane, yo. Insane.
I know me, like, I'm a fat boy, so I love food. I'd be showing the food, I'd be like, damn, that dude's tall. Oh, that dude's Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Now, you know he wasn't the only athlete in Ocean City for the White Marlin.
Oh, yeah? Who else was out there?
My restaurant friend, she also saw Warren Sapp the night before.
Holy crap. Well, you know them two probably got up together.
Oh, I'm sure of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You got some comments on the feed, Mark. You want to give them a shout out?
Yeah.
Looks like John's on there.
John Champion says his team, Michael Jordan's team, caught a huge fish in the Blue Rock or Big. Why is it North Carolina? We got crazy names. Big Rock Blue Marlin tournament.
Really?
Last year, yeah.
Really, I'm not sure if he caught anything this year. From what I read, I don't believe he did. But I mean, who would have known? I mean, I did not know Michael Jordan was such a avid fisherman.
Yeah, like I knew he was a fisherman. I didn't realize like he had boats in competitions and stuff. Though.
Right.
But it kind of makes sense. I mean, he's a top tier athlete, or he has been in the past. He's
Yeah.
gonna take whatever he wants to take on and do it to the best.
Dig it. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Big ups to Mike for coming through. Another big name going down, and this is 410 related. You know, my main man, John Waters, who's very big in the Maryland Film Festival, big contributor, filmmaker, Hairspray, Crybaby, Ricky Lake, Johnny Depp. I mean, it's got but Michelle Pfeiffer, put some big names, put some big shit out there, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he's continuing to show love here in the 410, and now he's tapping into another aspect of art. He's stepping away a little bit from the whole film thing and going into visual art. So my man has just joined the BMA as a board member.
Now, you know, for those out of the area, BMA is
Baltimore Museum. Yep,
Art.
go ahead.
Yeah, Baltimore Museum of Art.
Yep, Baltimore Museum of Art, and this thing is huge.
Yeah.
But you know, him joining the team, and you know, this is the first WTF of the night, folks. Okay, it's not just about him joining the team. It's about the conditions of him joining said board.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Now, apparently, John Waters says, "Look, I got this, you know, shitload of artwork, you know, all kinds of mediums and different, you know, styles, genres, whatever you want to call them. And when I say like a shitload, I'm talking like 375 pieces." Okay, and he says, "You know, I'm willing to give this to you, you know, upon my death, on one condition." And in true John Waters weirdo style, the condition was...
Oh, no.
I don't know. The condition was they had to name a bathroom after him. I know, isn't that crazy?
Now, I gotta say that's kind of tame for John Waters. It wasn't quite where I thought he would go, but it is out there.
Yes! I mean, who does that? What kind of person wants, of all places, all of the things in a museum that you could be named after a bathroom? Man, I mean, I just, that one threw me for a loop there, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
But man, look, John Waters is a cool dude, and I can't wait to see what these pieces are, because I'm pretty sure it's some weird shit up in there too. Big ups to John Waters, man. Big ups to John Waters. Let's keep it moving. Let me see, do I have anything else on the menu for what's going on around town? No, well, let's go ahead and do this slice of the week. So listen, Mark, I traveled up north to New Jersey, and you know I'm loving that because I just recently finished watching The Sopranos for the first time.
Oh, my God.
Right. So you know, I was in my whole Soprano vibe, driving up the Parkway, man, and I ended up. Let me tell you why I was up there. I was up there celebrating my twin sister-in-law's 40th birthday party. Okay, so the birthday party was on Saturday night. Got up there on Friday. I'm up there. You know, I had to go find some pizza so I could have me a legit New Jersey slice of the week. Okay, El Boogie's over there like, I found the damn pizza. Okay, so let me give her props. El Boogie found the pizza. She found the pie. Because what happened was, I needed a haircut. I couldn't go to this party because I was straight wolfing it And I mean, oh my gosh, Friday night was just it's a crazy experience. It was a total experience, New Jersey experience. So we're driving around. I'm like, listen, we gotta find somebody with a slick ass haircut and ask them where they went to get their haircut so I can get my haircut.
A slick ass haircut. Oh my god.
Yeah. So we pulled up to this corner store and there was this Latin guy out there with the slick ass fade, had some lines cut all up in there. I'm like, he's the one. Let's go. And he's like, oh man, yeah, I'm going go to Tapia around the corner. So I find the barbershop, and while I'm in the barbershop, she finds the Brooklyn Pizza. Man, Brooklyn Pizza was bomb. It was kind of like the New York slices, New York style Sicilian pizza, but it was so delicious. It was so delicious. So big ups to Brooklyn. That's the slice of the week. But I gotta go back to this barbershop because I have to talk about this barbershop. So I go to the barbershop and I stepped into I was transported to little Guatemala. You know, and when I'm saying little Guatemala, I'm not making a joke. I am serious. It was a Guatemalan barbershop. I mean, they had the Latin music playing. I mean, they was, talk. A lot of it I did not understand, but they were talking and dancing and singing. And man, it was it was such a treat, man, because it was just so different than what I was used to here in the 410, man. And all of them, they showed me so much love, and they hooked I call it a Latin fade, man. They gave me one of them Latin fades. It was shaped up my eyebrows, gave me a little facial and shit, all for $20, man. Dang. I was just blown away, right? So I gave him back to 35, $40. And it was awesome. So I had this this slick ass fade, and then El Boogie comes through with the pizza. Friday night was like a total win, total win. And then the next day, I went to another part of New Jersey. We were just fucking driving all around New Jersey now that I'm thinking about it. Fucking crazy. We went to Six Flags, which I hadn't been to since I was 2. Wow. And they had a safari ride, which was dope as fuck, for real. I'm serious. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad, if you're listening. I dropped the F-bomb. But the safari ride was it was dope. You got to drive your car through, and the animals, it was free range for the most part. Now, I know, I'm sitting up here saying free range. Some of y'all there man, what no damn bears and tigers? Okay, no. No, wasn't no lions or no tigers free range. The more vicious animals were gated off. But I mean, we saw gnus out there, yaks, bears, giraffes, gazelles, all free range, just walking around, man, around your car. Man, my mom and dad was telling me before I went out there that they used to have the monkeys out there, but I believe 10 years ago, or 10 or 15 years ago, they started caging the monkeys because the monkeys was just getting too off the hook, shitting on people's cars and throwing shit at people's cars and shit. Oh yeah, man, it was really insane. My parents had a really funny story about that something similar happened to an uncle of mine on the safari ride. But yeah, then we went out there, then we went over to Six Flags, we had to jump on some roller coasters, man. It was just all around awesome experience up in New Jersey this weekend. Nice little getaway, real fast.
Now going through that safari ride, you didn't have your windows down, did you?
Oh yeah, yo. Oh yeah. El Boogie was popping me in the back of my head every other animal because the real good ones, you had to roll your window down, dog. You had to roll your window down so you can get a good angle, get a nice clear view of what was going on out there. I had the window down for the giraffe. I had a window down for the ostrich that kind of walked up a little close to the car.
Look,
I had a window down for the bears. And she popped me really hard for that one.
The day was free range.
Yeah.
Look, I've watched too much YouTube. When you got a giraffe head stuck in your car, then you're going to be changing your mind.
I know. I was like, yeah. If they get within 4, feet, which is probably too fucking close now that I'm thinking about it, I gotta start rolling my window up because I will be damned if I feel a giraffe tongue on my face or any member of my body. Straight up.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. And on the audio, we had the audio playing, of course. They were saying the giraffe's tongue is like 3 feet long, yo.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right. It's crazy. But yeah, man. So great time up there in New Jersey, yo. In New Jersey. So in the slice of the week, Brooklyn, big ups. Really enjoyed that pizza. Let's get back into the realm of sports. Alright, we're gonna keep it with what's going on around town. Alright, so LJ8, Lamar Jackson back on the field this past Saturday after his second bout with COVID. All right, let's go ahead and get this thing out of the way. Are you clearing your throat, or are you getting choked up already?
I actually did need to clear my throat. I was making fun of Lamar there.
Yeah. So, Mark, I'm going to go ahead and give you this. I'm going to let you give, I guess, a little details about, okay, so he came back. Of course, there was a press conference. Why don't you just give our listeners a little color as to where Lamar stands on COVID and the vaccine as of right now?
You're going to break my heart here. Look, Lamar, you had COVID 2 times.
Oh, shit.
Twice. Can I not say it any more times? Twice. You got COVID. You got it last year, and now you got it now, right before training camp, before spring training, or not spring training, training camp and preseason games. You had to sit out, 10 days? And Lamar Jackson doesn't want to get the vaccine. He wants to, I don't even know, wants to wait around and see the effects or whatever. Look, the effect is you're not going to get damn COVID again. Or if you do, it's going to be milder. I read a statistic, like one of the more recent ones, like with the vaccine, you're 4 times less likely to contract it. Yeah, Delta is going strong and people with vaccines are getting Delta. But, better safe than sorry. Get the damn thing.
There you go. There you have it. Man, listen, I'm going to ask you, Mark. We're going to go ahead. We're going to go there with this.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. This is just, this is harmless. With everything that...
I don't think
okay, so, all right. So just to give another, I guess, in defense of Lamar, he said he is continuing to learn about the vaccine and things like that. And, he is on the fence. He hasn't completely ex-nayed the whole thing. But, Mark, I want to ask you, and outsiders, I want to ask you, too. What is the percentage chance he'll make it through if he remains unvaccinated? Let me make sure I say that. If he remains unvaccinated, what is the percentage chance he'll make it through the season without a positive diagnosis?
Well, clearly his ass isn't social distancing, so he'll get it again.
So you just said 0% chance? Are you saying 0% chance?
I hope the coaches and everyone drilled in his head. I'll put it at 50-50 because he's had this damn thing twice. Maybe someone can get through to him and get him to get the vaccine. I don't know. But if he doesn't get the vaccine, I'll throw it at 50-50 because his coach, his coach is going to be like, look, you're going to get fined. We're going to have to forfeit a game if too many players get COVID. That's not going to fly. If you want to go from starter to benched, that's exactly what you do. Don't get the vaccine.
Yo, I gotta shout out my homeboy John again, yo. Say he want that long-term lung damage.
Yeah,
that's not funny. Too. I mean, it's not funny, but the way that he said that, man, the way that he put that up there, and John's a comedian, so it's all in good fun. But yeah, man, this is what I'm gonna say. His body, his choice, man. You know what I mean? But I would prefer him to get the vaccines due to the position that he's in.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with I'll go with like 30% chance. I'm gonna give him some hope. I'm gonna give him a little baby chance. I'm gonna go ahead and give him 30%, man. But I mean, it's just very interesting perspective after, catching this thing for the second time, man. I mean, how many people do that? How many people catch COVID twice?
Yeah.
I'd like to know the statistics on that. You know what I mean?
He, if the Ravens do contact tracing, we know that. They had the biggest outbreak in all the NFL last year, which was just embarrassing.
Yep.
If contact tracing gets anywhere near Lamar, his coach is gonna be like, dragging his ass, duct taping him to a chair, and just having the nurses jam him like 3 times.
Right.
Get all the vaccine in there.
Get all the vaccine up in there.
Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, Moderna, you get it all.
Give him a little vaccine cocktail, huh?
Exactly.
Hilarious. All right, guys, look, we're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we are going to talk about the Olympic closing ceremonies. We're going to spend a little time in Tokyo. Then we're going to come through with some booty huffs and WTFs. So get ready for the second half of the show and have a good time. Don't go anywhere, just a bit outside.
Welcome back, Just a Bit Outside Radio Show. Thanks for tuning in, Facebook, YouTube. Share the links, share the love. We're at the halfway point, but we know that the Olympics just had their ending point recently.
Yes.
And I believe that's the segue into the next segment.
Yeah, closing ceremonies. Final days in Tokyo. Man, it's a lot went down. As I mentioned earlier, the men's, women's basketball teams came through with the gold. Men's game was a bit of a, I guess we call it a thriller. It was a close game. Some point, some folks thought we weren't going to be able to pull that thing out. Yeah. Big win over France. Women's volleyball team came through. Speaking, I'm talking about the women. Like, I got to shout. And it's Women Crush Wednesday. This is so perfect, Mark. I just realized that just now. WCW, I want to tell y'all who I'm crushing on today. All of United States women athletes that competed in the Summer Olympics, man. The ladies was over there getting her done.
Yeah, they were.
And why am I saying this? You guys, the women accounted for 66 of the U.S.'s 113 medals. That's more than half, dude. That's more than half. And you don't even want to talk about how many different sports that was, because it's going to be even more embarrassing for the fellas, because a lot of these gold medals was obtained with mixed competition teams.
Like mixed tennis and all that?
Sports with. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Like mixed doubles tennis with guy and girl?
Yeah, shit like that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, if the dudes was out there by themselves, I think it's safe to say, man, that they probably wouldn't have had the same results.
For sure.
Women have been coming through. Oh my God, and I'm loving it. Major Keys is loving it. It just seems like 2021 is the year of the woman. I mean, they just keep coming through on all angles, yo. Came through politically, now athletically. It's been awesome. Really awesome.
One of my favorite ones, damn, I can't remember her first name. The shot put. Saunders.
Oh yeah. Saunders.
Like, not only can she throw that thing crazy, she's got such a great attitude and just personality. Like, they had her all over the news, and like, she's just a happy chick that seeing her enjoy that moment, because there's like some pre-Olympic stuff like people were kind of getting on her for, but like, she did the damn thing. She got that medal. And, yeah,
man, yeah. And unfortunately, I believe her mother passed away a few days after she won. It was almost as if she was just hanging on to watch her daughter win that gold. But yeah, man, it's just been such a treat to watch the women get down this year, and even more notably, this is the fourth consecutive Summer Olympics where the women have led the U.S. medal count. Man, what's going on, fellas?
The fourth consecutive Olympics?
Fourth consecutive. I am not lying, and this is a come through. Outsiders, this is a major come through for the night, man. And I'm imploring my fellas to step it up. 2024 out there in Paris, man. I watched the closing ceremony. Did you get a chance to watch or see any of the closing ceremonies, man?
I got the Olympic highlights with Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg.
Oh, perfect. That's all you needed.
That's all
you needed. But it was a normal 3 hours and everything, and I gotta tip my hat off. We watched the whole thing. We watched the whole entire thing. Man, it was they pulled out all of the stops. I mean, and I like to learn about things and hear about different countries and cultures, and this is a really good way to experience a culture and learn about a country without actually having to go there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm talking about shit that you just can't really just read in a book. This was like living visual adaptation of, what a particular country is like. And so, I watched the whole entire thing, man. And the singing, the dancing. At one point, dude, they had a DJ out there, which I thought was slick as shit.
Really?
Honestly, I thought, yes. They had a DJ out there. This dude was cutting up. But I swear to God, it was like a good 10 minutes. Wasn't it like they changed seats? He was still out there. I mean, they were breakdancing. I mean, oh my gosh, it was really amazing. But I felt, you watched this and you kind of felt a little bad for all the performers and some of the athletes who were involved, because it was an empty stadium and it had to have been weird.
Oh,
and sure. I know a lot of performers feed off of the crowd and the energies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It did look just so crazy that they're putting on this huge show. Like
huge
those lights
production
that went up and down and all that.
Oh, yes.
And the stadium's just empty.
Yeah, man. One of my favorite parts of the night, though, they kind of did this thing where they kind of threw the Olympic alley-oop over to France, right? So they kind of, tossed it over to France, and then France does this whole kind of movie production of how, basically, this is on deck, this is what we got coming for y'all, and just showing all of these, wonderful aspects of France. And this girl who was, I guess I'm pretty sure she's going to be competing in some form of bike riding um, and when I say bike ride, I'm talking about like tricks, stuff like that.
Yeah.
She was like just gunning it on the top of some of Paris's most famous landmarks. I mean, like for instance, like the Louvre. She was out there on the roof of the Louvre, just shredding it up, and it was just really cool. And the music, and to see, just to see all the different landscapes of Paris and the surrounding areas, man, it really gets you pumped for 2024, yo. And then at the end, they had all of the French athletes come together, man, and they were just kind of hyping everybody up, man. It was really awesome. It was really awesome. Really got you excited for 2024.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy. That's Olympics are just 3 years away.
Yeah. A reoccurring thing that I was hearing from the athletes during the Summer Olympics was that, they have gone from, really preparing 3.5, almost 4 years for something that did not go down, and how devastating that was, and how they had to go through an extra year of training. I'm wondering about the flip side of this, Mark. What are we going to hear, in the next couple, in 3 years when they're out there in France? You're a year short of everything. And they still had the world championships and everything.
Yeah.
So, you got 2021, then you got 2023 world championships and everything. I mean, that's just one hellified turnaround. I'm wondering how the athletes are going to be able to handle that in the near future.
Oh yeah, I kind of wondered the same thing too. Like, with that 1 year less of training, how it's going to affect them. And I'm sure there were some athletes this year that they were primed and ready last year, and something happened, an injury, or they just didn't do their best.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's a crazy thing.
Absolutely. I'm gonna do another come through since we're talking about the Olympics and everything. It was something that cute story that I came across this week with the closing of the Olympics out there in Tokyo. A come through for you guys tonight. JaVale McGee, part of the U.S. men's basketball team, and as I said, recently won the gold medal in the Summer Games, has a family member who is also a gold medalist in the Olympics.
Really?
I'm going to give you one guess. Which family member do you think it is?
Well, if you're asking me, I always feel like you got a trick question. like maybe it's moms or dads, but
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna stop you right there. It's his mom. So
really?
you got that one. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yo, Pamela McGee.
You can't trick me.
JaVale and Pam. Pat yourself on the back. What's your own come through, Mark? JaVale and Pamela McGee, first mother-son duo to win gold in United States history, man.
Wow.
How about that?
That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah, it's freaking awesome. From Flint, Michigan, I believe Pamela McGee is in the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame, and her son still jamming in the NBA. He's got a lot to live up to because Mom's has got some big shoes of her own that he's got to try to fill, man. It's really cool.
And Keith, of course, Huey's on the feed. He had the answer before me, even.
You got it, Pam McGee. Hey, what's going on, man? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you, bro. All right, let's keep it going. Gosh, got a few minutes left. All right, so what we're going to do here is, and really quickly, yo, it's like the past couple of nights, the weather has been really shitty. And look out the window right now, and it's crazy because I got to talk about the Orioles really quickly. Let's keep it 410. We always keep it 410 here, just a bit outside. Let's think about the Orioles, man. Last night, tuned in to watch the game because so last night was Tuesday. Monday they did not play, so I was kind of fiending for a little Orioles magic or lack therereof since they're on like a 6-game losing streak. But that's neither here nor there. tuned in to watch the game. Man, the skies opened up like it was nobody's business, and it just legit started monsooning right before the game was supposed to start.
Yep.
So they had an hour and 54-minute rain delay. The game didn't start till 8:59 last night. I stayed up until like 12 o'clock to watch a pretty decent game. They were getting their ass whipped in the beginning, but they came back. They only lost by 2. Here we are tonight. Well, I thought they only lost by 2.
No, 9-4.
Oh, 9-4. Oh God, I must have been dreaming then.
You fell asleep before the end.
Right. No bullshit. I was like, wait a minute. 9-4? I thought it was 6-. Yes, I clearly must have fell asleep in like the 7th or 8th inning. Yeah, gosh, you guys. Okay. I'm looking at it tonight. Another rain delay. I believe they're supposed to get started at 7:40. Detroit's in town. It's fanny pack night. If I didn't have to do this damn show tonight, I would have been down there and get my fanny pack. I love a fanny pack, man.
My God.
That joint was kind of tight. That joint was tight too, man. I really liked it. But anyway, let's do with the few minutes that we got left. Let's get into our booty huffs, our WTFs, and any other come-throughs that we may have. Mark, what you got for me tonight, man?
I got a WTF. It was a scary WTF, and
okay.
Talking about that Orioles-Tigers game last night.
Yeah.
And when was it? I can't find the inning that it happened in, but there's a scary collision on the field. 2 Tigers outfielders, Derek Hill and
was that towards the end of the game?
Akil Badu.
Okay.
Yeah, Anthony Santander hit it to left center. They both took off after the ball. Both reached out for the ball.
Oh crap!
Now, Little League, they teach you yell for the ball, yell I got it, and
right.
These guys' communication was clearly off because they both just slammed right into each other, and it's not funny at all. Like Badu,
yeah.
They hit each other so hard. Badu says he feels like he was in a car crash.
Holy shit!
He has a concussion and severe body soreness.
Holy crap!
Both guys were put on the injury.
IL.
Yeah, and kind of another crazy Orioles connection in all of this is one of the people that they brought up from AAA Toledo to take their place, former Oriole Renato Nunez.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
I have seen the highlights. That crash was just.
Oh, I'm gonna look it up. Look it up.
It was
nasty.
Well,
hell, man. As I'm gonna kind of piggyback and keep riding this Orioles Tigers series wave. And since you said Santander and you're talking about last night, man, he had one fucking hell of a game, exciting game, full of ups and downs. Yo, he took that ball to the yard twice last night, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's big come through with Santander with the hot bat, man. And last night's game featured a couple of winning streaks. Hitting streaks. Cedric Mullins had like a 16-game hitting streak.
Damn.
I believe, what was it, Austin Wynn? Maybe he had like a Hayes had a 6-game hitting streak. So, bats was in full effect tonight. But last night, tonight, they got my man on the mound, yo. It's Gotham City time, yo. Dark Knight's on the mound tonight, and he's been playing really well. I put my money up on the Orioles. I'm hoping that as some serious dogs, I'm hoping they come through for me, man. Hoping they come through for Major Quiche.
Yeah. Keeping it to this whole Tigers Orioles series, you touched on it a little bit ago. I'm gonna give a booty huff to the umpires because that rain delay, like you said, is what, an hour and 54 minutes is damn near 2 hours. They didn't start playing till 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I mean, once that rain delay hits an hour, you'd be like, okay, we're gonna go home because that was ridiculous.
Excuse me. I think they I might have to ask Jada about that. If there's a specific amount of time that needs to lapse before they actually call a game.
Well, I think it's up to the umpires, and the umpires check with the the
that
weather
shit was
service.
booty.
And it's like they check the radar and the projections and everything, but
absolutely,
it's not always right. So
yeah, it was was really long. I was really surprised that I was able to stay up as long as I did, man. But really wanted to watch them lose, apparently. All right, WTF for Major Quiche. So, 2 days ago, I opened up my email, all right, and I have a rather surprising email from a rather surprising team. And I get this happy belated birthday email from the Yankees. The Yankees of all teams. Now, in my defense of how the Yankees actually got my email, okay, 2 years ago, I went down to Tampa for spring training. I went to the Yankees facilities down there in Florida to watch them play the Orioles. This was 2 years ago. And now that I guess since I purchased those tickets, I'm quote-unquote a valued fan, and they wanted to give me up to 50% on select games. Now, outsiders, you know what Major Quiche had to say about that. And I'm doing it in my best whack-ass New York accent. Get the fuck out of here. I went to one spring training game against the Orioles 2 years ago, and y'all are still harassing me? Leave me alone, Yankees! Leave me alone!
Now, look at that screen. And look at that smile on your face next to that Yankees email.
Man, this is just crazy. It's like, it's spring training. It's the gift that keeps on giving, yo. Keeps on giving. Alright, you got any other booty humps, come-throughs, or WTFs for us tonight, Mark?
I'll throw a come-through, but it's not in the world of sports. Today, Wednesday, was the premiere episode of Marvel's What If over there on Disney+. It's animated, but it is connected to the MCU, and I gotta tell you, like, I am stoked they hit it out of the park. I used to read the What If comic books back in the day, and it captured the feel of it, and it captured the feel of Captain America, the the first Avenger. Like, this series is gonna be just crazy fun.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And since you're talking about the comic books and whatnot, you know, we've been talking the past couple of weeks about the Jabo spinoff. How far along with you that, man? You got any new updates or anything you want to shamelessly plug during these last few seconds of the show?
It's coming along. I got segments planned. Actually, even though the show hasn't launched, we got some people filling out and maybe some interviews coming along the way. So definitely be on the lookout for that. And I'm pretty confident I'm going to drop it like the last Wednesday of the month. It'll be this month.
Oh, but, my goodness.
Wednesdays are Comic Books Day. That's when new books come out. Might as well do it on New Comic Book Day.
Perfect.
And actually, speaking of Comic Book Day, usually in May there's free Comic Book Day. There's comic shops across the nation that take part in it. With the pandemic and everything, last year's got canceled. They kind of handled it differently. This year it's coming back this Saturday. Comic book shops across the nation. They're going to be giving out these free comics for free Comic Book Day. Check it out.
Oh, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
That is awesome.
It's always a blast.
All right. You know, this is something that we normally don't do, but how about we end this show on a low note? Booty Huff! And when I'm saying Booty Huff, there's nobody more Booty Huff this week, and I'm pretty sure this will carry on to the next week, than Dennis Schroeder. Dennis Schroeder. The Lakers offered this Bama $84 million for how many years, Mark? 4 years?
4 years, I think I heard, yeah.
4 years they offered this, and he wasn't even worth that much if you ask me, because he played like he was some straight booty huff in these past postseason. What does Dennis Schroeder do, Mark?
Turns it down.
Turns down the $84 million. What the hell were you and your agent smoking that day?
He figured was everyone's coming to the Lakers. There's going to be some job openings at other teams.
$84 million, Mark.
I'll take that money.
Stop saying it. $84 million. buckets in the postseason. Whew. So my man turns down the $84 million. Said, you know what? Fuck y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and see what I'm worth out here. I'm gonna get. I know my worth. All right. So, Mark, what happened? He knows his worth. How many offers came through for him after he turned down that $84 million?
I haven't heard, so if I haven't heard, I'm going to guess that's 0.
Yeah, you goddamn right it's 0. 0. Nothing major came through the pipe. But guess what? Within the last 24 hours, he did sign with somebody, Mark. Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't hear that.
1 year. $5.9 million with the booty of Boston Celtics.
5.9?
Yes, this is the most prospect. This is the booty hump of the week, and I am sure, I am positive this will carry on into the next week. This Bama straight lost everything. Everything.
I wonder if he tried calling the Lakers front office again.
Oh, hell no. Clearly, I know he ain't that dumb. They were straight hang up on him, and they good now. They are good now. They are so good. They said peace and blessings. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Somebody tell me that he... Oh, hold up. I gotta check this. No, did not just sign with the Suns.
Fake news. Keep going.
Right. Alright. I don't know where you got that from. Everything I'm looking at right now is saying Boston Celtics. But if it is the Suns, something happened within the last 24 hours. I'm not really sure. I'm not saying anything about that right now. But yeah. So yeah, man, this dude, it's just really, really unfortunate, man. Like, and I happen to really like this guy. Now I'm just questioning everything that I've known and seen about him over the past couple of years, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, legit booty huff. You lost out on, let me see here, $6 million with 84 minus 6. $78 million, man. Come on. Christ almighty, yo.
All I know is he better play his heart out next year, because that's what those one-year deals are all about.
Hey, that's what I'm going to tell you. Yes, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. And Dennis, let Russell Westbrook, Mr. Triple Doubles, be a lesson to you. Learn from this brother. Call that brother up. Ask him, how did he do it? So you can get back to your bag. Alright? You got 1 year. Get her done. That's all we have for you tonight, outsiders. I'm going to get back to this game, or lack thereof game, because it's still on a rain delay. I do not understand why, because there's not one drop of water going on outside. But, alas, here we are. So I'm going to get back to these baseball games tonight. You know how we end this show? Baltimore spread love. Yo, we are still in the pandemic. Now we're dealing with the variants. So continue to wash your hands, wash your ass. This is Mark. Well, this is Keisha. That's Mark. Signing off for tonight. Just a bit outside. Y'all enjoy the rest of your week. Peace.